What's up everybody, my name is BVMSerious and welcome back to another Pokemon Go video. Today is the day of the rescheduled St. Louis Safari Zone, except we are not in St. Louis right now for the actual event. Instead, we are doing the event locally once again. And today we're actually here at All Park and we're actually just going to be wandering around the city, just doing a lot of catching and doing everything else that the St. Louis Safari Zone has to offer while doing it locally. Now, yes, it is a little unfortunate. I was really hoping to actually go to St. Louis this year and just like check everything out, especially get to check out Tower Grove Park in person to see what everything is like over there and hopefully get some souvenirs. But seeing that we actually did the event last year, now we were actually planning to actually go to St. Louis last year, but then everything happened as it's going on today, so that's just kind of unfortunate. If it weren't for that, we definitely would have gone to St. Louis. But seeing that we already did it the first time around, it's almost kind of pointless to actually do it again. But, however, some things have changed since the first time we did the St. Louis Safari Zone. Some Pokemon have since then been made available shiny. Those, of course, being Pokemon like Snivy, Ferroseed, and even Throh can now be shiny. And, of course, some other Pokemon that are going to be featured is the region-exclusive Chatot, which can only be found anywhere that lies within the Southern Hemisphere. All the unknowns that spell out the name St. Louis, and we also have the return of the usual Safari Hat Pikachu, and a few other unique spawns as well. Now, honestly, these spawns really aren't that interesting to me, not like the ones for like Liverpool, but to an extent, they're still unique nonetheless. I mean, I'm still going to be benefiting from it as much as I can. And then we also have the research, which is pretty much the same as last year's as well. Now, while the spawns have pretty much remained the same, there are a few things I'm really hoping to get out of the Safari Zone. So the goal for today's event is for me to hopefully get a shiny Ferroseed, because I actually got one from the Go Fest that we did this year, and I only need one more to complete the family. I also am hoping to get at least two more shiny Burmese to complete the family for that. And if at all possible, I'm hoping to get at least one extra shiny Lunatone and or Throh to actually help out other people that might need it. But anyways, with that stuff out of the way, let's get into the content of today's video. Alright, so we do have all the spawns here on the map, and unfortunately I'm pretty sure, now I could be wrong, maybe it might have changed, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Unknown is actually still shiny locked, or at least the ones that have since been made available shiny. I know not all the letters are shiny yet, but I'm pretty sure they are shiny locked as part of the event. But we also have some event tasks, which I actually forgot to fully take advantage of when I did the Liverpool Safari Zone, and it looks like these actually offer some pretty decent rewards. Some of them are a little bit more tedious than others, I've noticed, like 20 Pokemon for just one rare candy, which I kind of consider to be a bit tedious. The other Pokemon I'm really trying to go after in this event is Meditite, because I'm currently working on an XL Medicham that I can use in the Great League for PvP. And we are going to go ahead and dive into this research here. So we have this 2-set St. Louis Safari Zone research. The first one here I think was just transfer 10 Pokemon, which I already did off screen, so we're going to collect that, evolve 3 Pokemon and catch 10 different species of Pokemon. I'm pretty sure I did not catch any Shelmets or Karablasts yet, so we have a Shelmet here that I could catch to do the research. Oh, evolve a Pokemon, perfect. We're actually about to evolve some right now then. So I did just complete the first set of tasks here, and I also just did a couple field research tasks off screen that actually awarded me a couple Ferroseeds and a Chatot, which I think is pretty nice. So we're going to go ahead and claim these and then move on to the next set, which I'm pretty sure this will actually award us a free shiny Teddiursa. No doubt, it has to. So looking at the tasks here, we pretty much have the same thing like we did for the Liverpool, which is take a snapshot of our buddy, give our buddy 3 treats, and play with our buddy 3 times, which I know exactly what we're going to do with that. We're going to do it on our Luxray here, which is actually my Shundo Luxray. Oh, okay, there we go. I got the focus here. Gonna open up the little souvenir that our Luxray gave us. And we're going to, boom, take a snapshot, feed it a few treats. And there we go. We officially have completed the whole second set there. We have our star piece on, ready to get everything. Yep, we are officially ready to complete this set here and get our free Teddy Ursa as well as some boosted Stardust. So boom, there is the green Teddy Ursa here, and we are gonna catch it. Hopefully, I forget what Hundo CP is on this. Hopefully it's a Shundo. I think that would be really cool if we got like a Shundo out of this event. And we now have acquired our 4th shiny Teddy Ursa. That's not bad. It's like about 89%. I'll take it. Fortunately, this time around, I am still extra prepared in terms of items here. I still got a decent amount of balls, plus I got those 200 out of the research, which is really nice to have. And I think I'm actually going to use some rare candies on a Pokemon to free up more inventory space. I got so much items here, and I purchased all the inventory boosters I could in the shop, and I can't get any more, which really sucks because that's so nice to have, and I can't have that. Are either of these shiny? The Burmy is not shiny. We're about to check the Pharaoh Seed now. Pharaoh Seed is not shiny either. I really want a shiny Pharaoh Seed at least so I can complete that family. And it's also unfortunate because only the Plant Cloak Burmy is spawning as part of the event, so there is no Sandy Cloak and no Trash Cloak Burmy. Alright, so I just got lucky and happened across a shiny Bulbasaur. Now, I do already have the shiny family of this Pokemon because I actually did the Go Tour event and got all my shiny Bulbasaurs from that. But you know what? It's a shiny. We are going to catch this regardless. And we got the shiny Bulbasaur. That also concludes the special research that we have just done, and now the rest of the day is pretty much just going to be used for general shiny checking, getting more event 2km eggs, and field research. So now me and my dad are officially here at the International Friendship Park to continue on the rest of the day. My haul is coming along okay, I suppose. I did actually get another Bulbasaur, an Oddish, and a Teddy Ursa, so still no sign of any more Pharaoh Seeds or Burmies or any of that yet. I'm still looking really hard for those, but I do have a Burmy on screen right now. It's not shiny, but it just looks so weird the way it just like flies up like that. It just like it can't even fly. Like, how did it just do that? But I am also really just taking advantage of all the event 2km eggs and research tasks because those offer some really decent stuff. And it's even better knowing that I'm actually getting chat tots out of them, which is really cool. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch them after the event, though, because you can only get it in the Southern Hemisphere. Like, I've seen, like, other YouTubers, like, doing, like, their research. But, like, some of them they can't catch unless it's, like, over in that respective region. Now, I could be wrong about that. I'm not 100% sure because, like I said, I've not done any of the other live events, so I wouldn't really know. Alright, so I've actually just now started to hatch a ton of the event kilometer eggs. I'm actually hatching all 9 right now. First off, I just hatched a Rufflet, and we're about to see what else we just hatched. Really, the only things that are worth anything to me as of right now are the Rufflet, the Litleo, and the Togepi. Ooh, and Nidoran was almost 90, was almost 100. It's like a 98%, that's actually not bad. Alright, so it finally happened. I just got my second shiny Pharaoh Seed right here. We are golden resin this, throwing the Ultra Ball, because we do not want this to get away. Because, man, I love the blue Pharaoh Seed. It just looks so cool. To be quite honest, I think the blue actually looks really nice with the Pharaoh Seed, both green and blue, but kind of hard to say which is actually my favorite. But we did just finally get the Pharaoh Seed here. This is my second one. Ooh, and the stats are really nice on it, too. This is definitely going to be Ferrothorn worthy. Alright, so I actually just happened upon my second shiny Burmy here. As you can kind of see, it's the only real noticeable difference is the blue tint on the little court that it has. So we are going to Golden Razz this, throw the Ultra Ball, and secure that catch. And there we go, we got our second shiny Burmy. I also did happen to realize a possible dilemma with Burmy is that, like, you could be catching all of them shiny and you could have all 3, but you may not be able to get all 3 because some of them might be the same gender. Like, let's say I have, like, 3 female Burmies. I wouldn't be able to turn one of them into a Mothim because the thing is with Burmy is that only male Burmies can become Mothim and only female Burmies can only become Wormadam. So if I had them, like, all the same gender, then I wouldn't be able to get one or the other. So that's like the only downfall to that. So fortunately I do have one that's female and one that's male now. The one I just caught was a male. So fortunately, whichever other Burmy I get, I can just keep that as a Burmy and then just evolve the other two, and then I'll have the family completed. That is if I can actually get a shiny Burmy before the event actually ends, which I only have about an hour left. So kind of doubtful, but I guess we'll see what happens here within the next hour or so. My goal right now is like we just now got home, and my goal now is to just kind of head out to some of the other nearby stops and just load up on the last of the Safari Zone tasks I can get before the event actually ends. Okay, so that is pretty much then going to be a wrap for the St. Louis Safari Zone event. So during the final hour of the event, I got really lucky and happened upon my third and final shiny Burmy that I needed to complete the Burmy family. Well, maybe at least just the Plant Cloak family. I still have yet to come across a Sandy Cloak or a Trash Cloak Burmy. So I do have the sufficient amount of Burmies that I can use to turn one into a Wormadam and then one into a Mothim and then just keep the other as a Burmy. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. Now I just have to go for the other cloaks. And also, while I'm on the topic of the Safari Zone still, I kind of wanted to just show off the shiny haul that I pulled from the event. So everything from this shiny Teddy Ursa you see here at the bottom all the way up to this Roselia is my entire collection that I got during the event. So apparently the Roselia I must have gotten while using my Go Plus, because I don't remember actually running into it. So my Go Plus had to have done that. And like I said, I'm very proud of the fact that I finally got the other two Burmies here that I needed to complete the Plant Cloak family. So okay, yeah, I have two females and one's a male, and then I could not be any more happy of the fact that I have this shiny Pharaoh Seed here. I love the blue on it. Blue is obviously my favorite color. You can't go wrong with that. So like that was like pretty much the primary objective for me for the St. Louis Safari Zone, was to get a shiny Pharaoh Seed. But I am happy with the fact that like some of the Pokemon that weren't already able to be shiny during the Liverpool event that have been made shiny and boosted from the shiny rate also applies to the Pokemon that actually applies to some of the Pokemon for the St. Louis Safari Zone, like Throw and Snivy and Pharaoh Seed here. So I'm really glad that I was actually able to get a shiny Pharaoh Seed out of the St. Louis Safari Zone event. And the other objective was for me to get the remainder of the Plant Cloak Burmies I need to complete the family. So I did accomplish that. Unfortunately, I did not find any extra Lunatones or Throw shinies that I could actually offer up to my dad. But that's okay. I mean, the important thing is that I have them. But it would have been nice if I could have actually gotten extras that I could have actually helped my dad out or anyone else out that needed them. So we're actually going to go on ahead and actually start evolving some of these shinies. I just want to make sure that this is the right one. Yeah, I mean, this is a 3-star Pharaoh Seed here, so I'm definitely going to evolve this, make this my Pharaoh Thorn. So here it is. Here is the shiny Pharaoh Thorn. So I kind of do like the sort of autumn color that this Pharaoh Thorn has, but I think I still prefer the regular Pharaoh Thorn though. And then I may as well go on ahead and evolve these other Burmies here. So now with the St. Louis Safari Zone completely wrapped up, I'm really curious as to how next year's events are going to go, because things are now starting to open up again, and it seems like things are a little more promising in terms of like how the live events are going. I wonder if any of the events are going to remain the same or not, or like how it's going to go. I don't 100% know for sure, but I did actually read somewhere that I know Niantic wants to like bring everything back to the normalcy that everything originally was before everything started the way it did. Like actually host the live events at their respective locations instead of doing like the hybrid events where everyone can do it globally, which I know that's going to be kind of unfortunate when we do go back to those days, because it seems like it won't be like very fair to like everyone else that really wants to do it but can't. But honestly, that's just like how the game works, and for like GoFest to be held at its respective locations as well. So as I said, I pretty much managed to accomplish everything that I really wanted to out of this second round of the St. Louis Safari Zone. And again, it would have been really nice if we could have actually gone to St. Louis, Missouri for the actual event itself. But seeing that we did the event the first time around and just knowing that it's just the same stuff and not anything new, it was just like kind of senseless for us to even make that trek all the way over there. But it would have been nice just to check out Tower Grove Park. But I know eventually that time will come that I'll eventually get to go to St. Louis, at least at some point in my life. I mean, that's kind of a goal right now. I just want to be able to like check out some of like the biggest cities in the world. Just check out some like really cool places. But other than that, I'm very proud of how this actually turned out. And with that, on that note, we're going to go ahead and we're going to end off this video right here. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And as always, if you did, then please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Also leave a like and a comment, won't hurt either. But anyways, that is it from me today. I'm BVMSerious, and I hope you guys have a seriously amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. So they do actually end up filming the second poison time, which is a smart move by them. We still have 2 shields, and my Umbreon has like full health, and that's going to be a good chance to my opponent. There's nothing more that they can do. So this foul play will be taking the game right here, and that is going to be a good game, very well played to my opponent. So interesting, this is actually the first time in a while I've ever seen anybody use a Togekiss in